Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition Legendary Difficult Survival Mods installed. I'm your host, Cosfit. It's episode 5. So we've
All
just...
this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormlords.
You tried mercenary work?
We just finished the dragon. Now I'm going to do some more of this. Target dies within 5 seconds, fills a soul gem. Ooh, I'm actually going to keep that. Excuse me. Going to do that. Sanctified hunting bow. Yes, because I want to put that on a weapon later. Necklace of Minor Squire increases light armor skills. Let's see. I'm only disenchanting those things because they help increase my enchanting levels. So what do I have? I have an iron greatsword and this stuff, and I have 640 gold. Okay. All right, let's go. So this episode, we're gonna get Lydia.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his
The
voice.
Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. Looks like you've already got someone with you.
Oh. I have to dismiss him first. Okay.
Still here. What do you want me to carry?
I want to take the steel battle axe from you.
You go on ahead.
No.
We heading out? I'll head back home if you need me.
Alright. So now I can grab one.
What do you need, my Thane? Lead the way. I'm right behind you. I am at your command.
Alright. Give her a couple things like this simple bearskin cloak. And she's going to get the steel battle axe. Because I think she'll use it. Yes, she will.
Let's get going then.
Alright, perfect. Lydia and I are on our way to Halted Stream Camp. So I want to get the transmute spell. Oh, look at this. It's just beautiful. This is just beautiful.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
That is sage advice for anybody.
Did you raise your prices, Carlotta?
Treat your wife with the respect she deserves by all means necessary.
Let me guess. They're saying it's
Here, this is what I love. Bajins, war maidens, they just make the ladies look so nice.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days.
Level 9. I would say on legendary difficulty that the game really doesn't become easy, quote unquote easy, until sometime around level 35 or the soonest you can get summon Dremora and actually use it. and then life changes a little bit. Okay, so I gotta check this again. What are my groups? Group 4 is Raise Zombie and Conjure Flame Atronach. Conjure Familiar and Soul Trap. Okay, so this is what I want. Alright. Halted Stream Camp, and we'll try not to get destroyed by a lion or a tiger or some other. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's just what I was talking about. Okay, he's over there. I assume he's gonna come kill me in a second. Oh, hold on. Soul Trap, Conjure Familiar. It's the left hand. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
No time to talk.
That is no good. Okay, Lydia's not with me because I took the shortcut. The potion won't work. I'm going to use health. Which minor healing. I have a weak paralysis potion. Man, I really don't want to have to use that right now, but I don't see any way to get away from this. Oh, jeez, no. Lydia. Save my butt. Oh, this thing runs around and makes circles and stuff. He's just a nightmare to deal with. Okay, she took him out. Oof. Oh, goodness gracious. See, there's always a cat down here that wants to kill you. He's probably too strong for me to face. Nope. Oh my gosh, he's not. Okay.
Did you see someone run past just now? Great. Thanks. Bastard stole from me. I'll catch him though.
I would have helped you with him, but I had to deal with this cat. Does he know where that guy is? Is he over here? There he is. Get him, kitty cat. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, he's got a garnet on him. Okay, kitty, you're about to... You're about to die, so I'm going to take this guy with me. Well, that was eventful. He didn't die. That was a minor miracle. I really didn't want to have to waste that paralysis potion so early, though. But sometimes you don't have a choice. Not getting killed by a cat was more important than saving that potion. Here they come. Alright, I want Axe of Whiterun. 32 damage? That's better than my sword, doesn't it? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, in that case, the Axe of Whiterun has to be favorited because it's got to go in slot number 2. Who are those bozos going after? They're fighting somebody. Where is everybody? Alright. Lydia, where are all these guys? Who are they fighting? Man. Okay. Oh man, raise zombie contact. Uh-oh. The shocky one. You gotta go first. Alright. Who's this guy fighting with us? Is he a hunter? I don't know who that guy is. He's not my zombie though. Okay. Oh my goodness, who are you? He's a hunter.
Trouble walking around the
Oh,
dangerous
man.
highways.
He was just like riding our coattails there. That was pretty cool. Alright, well, in that case, back to instincts. Okay. What do you have? Nothing but arrows. Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel sometimes too, buddy. He grabbed that. She had a staff with him, and he took it, I think. The hunter did. That's pretty crazy. Wow. I like that. Somebody down here died because they were fighting someone. Or were they just fighting mud crabs? Yeah, just mud crabs? You guys were given the business about mud crabs? Oh, okay. Well, in that case... Amethyst. Sweet. That's what I want. And, yes, all sorts of good stuff. Okay. There's a lot to loot outside here, but I'm not as concerned with it at this second because I want to go in here, take care of this. This is going to be a little shorter of an episode today, just because other things that are going on. Mud crab legs. Green apple. Halted stream camp, one of my favorite places. This is just such a neat little dungeon. Don't everybody roll up on me, okay? Where is this team at? There he is. You two ding-dongs. These guys are tough.
Can't wait to count your coin.
Oh.
I cannot best you.
Nope, you can't. Halted streamline, great. Okay. Yep. Let's make this quick then. Come on, you two. Oh, do I have a poison of some kind that would be frenzy poison? Creatures and little anything nearby. Uh-oh. Okay, Lydia, what's going on? There we go. Oh my gosh, Lydia, keep tanking. I'm trying. Me and the dog are working on it. Here we go. Get this chick. Alright. No mercy for you. Sweetness. Alright, let's see what kind of loot we have to deal with here. Nord Mail Halberg. It is expensive. It's better than what I have. Oh, steel helmet, steel shin boots, or great sword. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just grab everything. Poacher's axe. That's good for disenchanting, and that's it. This hood, wow, it's 1 for 25. Well, pretty much just grab everything and sell it all. Oh, yeah, and I need one of these for Isolda. Halted streamline key. Time to, oh, loot the heck out of this place. Thank goodness for conjuration, right? Let's go get this spell. There it is. Spell transmute mineral ore. Spell transmute mineral ore, which is so nice. And now it's extra nice because this is the way it works. Transmute. And it'll just keep doing the iron ore that I have. Opulent mage robe, spell total frostbite. Oh, sackflower. I need that to make soup with. Salt piles are great. I love this because there's a place to. There's a coronium ore. Now we're gonna get a bunch of gems. But this is the work of the game. But this is the first good dungeon that gives you some of the base tools you need to start improving the core skills. I like to consider the core skills as smithing, enchanting, and alchemy. So you need the right materials, the right start to it. There's an iron sword. I'm going to do all of this. So we mine the heck out of this thing for the next several minutes. And if you want to get back into the action, you can skip forward to the next episode because this is just going to be mining is what this is. Oh, what's he got? Mammoth snout. Yeah, I'm not touching that. But this is part of the process because the way I play Skyrim is to just play the game and then just improve things as you go along. It seems like a lot of people want to play the game like there are shortcuts, and it's probably one of the most common questions I see on message boards and things like that. How can I do this all in one shot? How can I make enchanting go from 1 to 100 in 5 minutes? You know, just play the game. I'm on legendary difficulty here. I'm on the hardest difficulty there is, and if you just play the game, you'll get there, and it's the difficulty curve is fine. You know, I don't need enchanting to be maxed out 5 seconds after opening the game. So this is part of the process, is going through all of these. This is where I have to quick save, because even though a normal person would be able to just avoid these spikes, the game seems to think you're an idiot, and it wants to kill you. There's a third purse over there. Can't get to it. Take that from him. Hey, you can come with me. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know how many times I've had that conversation with people who just play the game. Just mine when you come across mines. Transmute your ore as you have it until you get to the Dwemer stuff. That's when you want a whole bunch of iron ore available, and specifically iron ingots, because once you get to the Dwemer bows, they make it all go up so fast. Burn book. I want that money. Stand there and get my toes hot. Mazulft, you can't take all of the Dwemer material out of there that you can turn into ore. There's, even with you and a follower and a bunch of bandoliers, you can't take it all. There's so much in there. I've never actually spent the time to go through it a second time and pull everything else that I didn't get the first time out of it. I just take what I can and go. I have some rules for that. You'll see those when we get there. You just be real conscious about weight and value. Excuse me, got a little tickle. Green apples, carrots. Oh. Sackflower, I already got 6 of those. Right. Cool. Let's just keep doing this. Oh, I need to keep transmuting, but anyway. Point being that early in the game, until you start to do the quests that take you into the Dwemer Ruins, jewelry is the best way to level up your blacksmithing. Oh, and since, let's see, magic. And since most of the gems, the vast majority of gems you run across can only be made into silver jewelry. I would say the ratio is somewhere probably around 80% to 20%. 80% of the jewels you run across will easily be turned into silver jewelry, and 20% need to be turned into gold jewelry. And so because of that, it makes a lot of sense to have a lot of silver and make a lot of silver jewelry, and then that'll boost your smithing pretty quickly. Because the simple fact of the matter is, no matter how many times different people want to try to play the game of Skyrim, the dropped and quest items that you get in Skyrim are just never going to be as good as weapons that you can make and improve yourself and put your own enchantments on. And that's especially true with the Dragonborn DLC, because on Solstheim there is a weapon that has, it's a special, I can't remember the name of the enchantment now, but it does all 3 damage types: frost, fire, shock, and that counts as 1 enchantment. So when you get your enchanting to 100 and you can put 2 enchantments on a weapon, you put that enchantment on a weapon, and then you also put something like either absorb health is great, or absorb stamina so you can continue doing power moves all day long. That becomes a much more powerful weapon than anything that can be dropped by the game. And it can also be the exact type of weapon you want, whether you want a maul or a 2-hander or a 1-hander or whatever. You'll notice I play the game as a battle mage with 2-handed swords, because I feel like that's the best melee combination for my fighting style, because I like the whole block, make the person stagger, swing at them, block, stagger them again, to keep individual targets from hitting me. I don't like sword and shield, especially on legendary, because single one-hand swords and one-handed weapons just don't do enough damage, and it's already takes a lot of swings and a lot of strikes to kill opponents on legendary difficulty. So that's another reason why I go 2-handed. The 2-handed you can block with. When I first started playing Skyrim, I was one of those nuts that was like, oh, dual wielding, so great. Of course, the problem, as everybody knows with dual wielding, is that you can't really block with it. You become really vulnerable. I don't want that snout. You become really vulnerable to the attacks of other player characters. Other NPCs in the game, they're attacking you because you can't block, you know. I would probably rather go 1 hand and a shield over dual wielding, just because of the inability to block incoming attacks. Now that can be changed with a mod. There is a mod that will allow you to block with dual wielding, and I've never tried it. I think the single biggest thing is I've just seen so many problems. Turn this on. Seen so many problems with dual wielding stuff. There's the dual wield sheath redux. They'll put tooth sheaths on your character, and that's. But it always seems like there's one little thing that doesn't work very well when it comes to the dual wielding thing, whether you use mods or not. It seems like there's always something that holds it up from kind of being perfect. So that's one reason I've never really gone that route. And plus, giant two-handers just work so well, and they do so much more damage later in the game when you get them properly enchanted. Getting that trigger can be a little bit difficult. Alright, so let's see how full we are. 584, 640. That is plenty full. So Lydia and I are going to head back because it's 8:22 p.m. and it's starting to get dark, and by the time we actually break through that and get back to Whiterun, it'll be really dark. My character needs to continue to transmute, actually. And there's these idiots over here, which I don't like to mess with right this second. This. Cool thing is we'll be able to get back here and smith some jewelry. Get our smithing skill up, because right now I can't really even make anything. Yeah, right here. This game is just so pretty though. I'm so excited to see what Bethesda cooks up for Elder Scrolls 6. Because you know they're gonna. This is too much of a cash cow for them. Imagine what Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna do. It's gonna make people explode. They won't be able to contain the hype. And if they release a good game, it'll be amazing, and it could drag on for another decade plus, like Skyrim has done. I think the thing that I'm interested to see, I hate the way my chair makes all that kind of noise, but I have to shift. I think one of the things I'm most interested to see
dragon or giant will be ready.
is what they do with the combat system. If they dress it up a little bit more, because you know, most players are way better at combat than I are, and they're really good at games like Dark Souls and stuff like that. Let's see what I... Oh yeah, Bellathor, but I can't sell those items till the morning. Okay. I just want to do a little bit of this. Steel ingot, no. Steel war pick will give me 2 steel ingots? Heck yeah, I'll take that. That's part of, I think, immersive armors that lets you undo things like this, like the Nordmail Hauberk, and turn it into components. I think that's the case. I think that's immersive armors. And I need one more silver ingot here. Let's go make some jewelry, just to see what we can make today. So silver amethyst rings and silver garnet rings. Silver ruby ring. Look how far that jumps that up there early in the game. Use up my garnets. Use use up my amethyst now. There we go, we're 20. So at level 20 of smithing, yeah, I'm gonna choose magicka. I don't like to poke a lot of points into magicka, but you have to poke some in there. Otherwise you can't pull off some of the better spells later on. Alright, smithing. We can now make steel. Excellent. Alright. Lydia, let's go crash and burn somewhere.
Damn those gray mains to oblivion. They want to back the storm cloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
The companions is 2 zones before you can get sleep, so I often like to just run in here before I have a house
Mister, could you spare a coin?
and crash at the Bannered Mare.
One more song. What
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. Sure thing, it's yours for a day.
there once was a hero
And
red who came
Of course.
right run from glorious day. And the braggart is
I'll show you to your room, right this way.
where is Isolde? Is she in here? Anywhere? There she is.
then he went quietly. Now the red when he met
Once
the
I've made
hero
enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Well, there we
Farewell.
go. I like that. Excellent.
Sadia, dear?
Yes, Mum? I've got a hungry daughter.
On the black
So selling my
in
produce
a couple of
is really
days,
the
I'll
only
help you make
thing
a run.
around here.
Alright, my character needs to
Of course, Mom.
eat. This is so pretty, though. So cool. If it seems like I'm easily amused by games like this and easily awed by them, it's because I am. Skyrim looking like this is easy for me to get excited about. Alright, sleep for 10 hours. We should be able to go see Belethor right away in the morning. Hungry, says my stomach.
So have you spoken to that man from the Bard's College?
Yes.
Ulfred,
Ulfred.
patron of the great clan Battleborn.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I got venison? Yeah, venison stew, baby.
Sure you know. Well,
No, you have to go. Why Mara put you on this earth? You think a few miles can...
I'm as much a Nord as
Here's the
next
other thing.
man, but
I thought I picked up some
know
steel. Did we pick up some steel? We picked up steel helmet. Yes. Oh no, that's the dingy looking one. I don't want to. I want to have horns. Steel shin boots. Okay. And iron boots of waning shock. Oh, that's why. Yeah, because the waning shock. Okay. Well. Yeah, alright for now. Resist magic by 10% and resist frost by 15. Let's go with resist magic.
live in the past.
Get yourself
like
a
those
nice
great
rich
men.
husband, have 16 babies.
16 babies?
Master plan. Now I suppose you'll never leave.
Yes.
Well, let's do this. Food. Steamed mud crab legs. A soup. Yeah, feeling well sated? Perfect. Alright, let's go see Belethor. Let's see what our man Belethor has for us.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Well,
If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
okay, do I have... Sometimes I end up with potions here
Everything's for sale.
for
my
haggling
friend.
and stuff,
Everything.
and I usually
Take a
forget
look.
to use them, so... Alright, my friend. I have things to sell you like this. Mammoth tusks. You want to sell them one at a time because each transaction can improve your haggling / speech. Okay, wooden plate. I don't know where I picked that up, but that's a waste. Lantern oil. Bellathor, do you have some lantern oil? Because I'm running low. He does. I'm going to buy 5 of those. Alright, now I've got other things I need to get rid of. Iron dagger. Iron sword. Fish great sword. Steel dagger. Dwindling shock. Which one of these? I thought I already got rid of something with dwindling shock. Pretty sure. So I can just sell that outright. Cloak of resist frost I can sell outright. Heavy painted kite shield. Hide bracers. Sell those. But before I do, he needs more money, so let's buy something from him. I'm going to buy a common soul gem. Now what else can we get rid of? Still got a few things. So Bellathor, what else do you got that I can buy? Oh, troll skull for 15? Really? Okay, I want that because I'm going to need it for something. Buy one more water skin from him, and I'll take the common soul gem off your hands. Opulent mage destruction robe, get rid of that. Steel helmet that doesn't have the horns. What else? Call to arms, get rid of that. I think that's it. Oh, books. Spell tome frostbite. Oh, no, I'll hang on to it then. Yep. Have I read that yet? Oh, there we go.
Come back.
I always forget that the Minty's Lighting Guide is actually a spell book. And it gives you some Minty's Lightning. I keep calling it Minty's Lighting, but it's Minty's Lightning. And that gives you Minty Lightning config. So you can do different stuff from the spell menu on that. And that's for people who don't have SKSE64 installed. Alright, what do we have? Oh yeah. Deer hide. Let's see. Troll skull. That's the thing I was going to see. Okay, so under Campfire Frostfall, I think it's Frostfall, it gives you a chance to create some items. And for instance, one of the things that gives you a chance is enchanting supplies. I need 2 troll fats and a flawless amethyst.
Vampire hunters or something.
And
in
so,
the old fort near Riften.
Nice.
Might consider joining up myself.
Dawn Guard starts with that. The portable enchanting supplies are fantastic.
Spare a coin for a poor old beggar.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More
I'm
inside.
looking to make. Let's see about armor. Steel armor, which is fantastic. 4 steel ingots. So I can make steel armor. I can make myself a steel horn helmet. I'd probably rather have the armor. Let's grab that. What's the steel horn helmet cost me? In materials. Steel horn helmet. I need 2 steel ingots. Can you just give me those then?
I don't claim to be the best. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
You have 2 steel ingots right there. I'm gonna buy your iron ore too.
Don't forget to check inside
Give me the
shop
helmet.
if you need anything.
Steel horn helmet, yes. I won't actually be wearing many of these items for very long. But especially the helmet. There we go. Iron armor of minor destruction. I don't need that anymore.
Have you met my father? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
That? Fantastic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Iron greatsword. I'd really like to put an enchantment of some kind on there, so let's go do that. That'll be the last thing I have to do this episode because I'm running out of time. There are other engagements that need to happen. Pretty excited about this though.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Reminds me while we're on our way up there. Let's turn the rest of our iron ore into silver.
Hail Summoner. Conjure me up a wall. Watch the magic.
I love it when they say that. Whoa, 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 watch the magic. They're funny. They crack me up. Alright, I don't have potions of enchanting.
Come
And
to
even if I did, they
Dragon's
kind
to
of...
discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
I want to put something on my weapon. Oh yeah, I want to get rid of this poacher's axe. That was worth barely anything. Alright, our iron greatsword, a common soul gem, frost damage or turn undead. I'm not going to be hitting any undead for a while, so I guess let's just do the cheapo frost damage. It's better than nothing.
But keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
You're telling me, Buster. Alright, so that gets us that. Because the White River Watch is over in that direction. It's right over there. That's where we're going to get his family sword. We also have several other places around here. Actually, dang. Hold on. Collect the bounty from Preventus. Before I can get another quest, I have to go collect this bounty from him. So there's still Redoran's Retreat dungeon and a few others around, and it makes sense to do this, because then we can go back into the Bannered Mare and get a different quest, I think.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Alright, 100
Enjoy your
gold.
visit to Dragon's Reach.
That was smoking. But now we can go down to the Bannered Mare, and hopefully she'll hand us a second quest, which will be something like Redoran's Retreat or Valtham Towers, or even if I don't have a quest, I know where all these places are, and we're gonna go clear them all out. And they're all bandits. None of them are Draugr, so that's why I'm not worried about having a sword with turn undead yet. She's got a quest that I don't care about dealing with yet, because the Hag Raven would incinerate me in about 2 seconds.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey.
If it's
Hulda.
work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Redoran's Retreat, what did I
Need
say?
anything else? Just
What
let me know.
did I say? We'll go position ourselves outside the city gates here for the next episode, where we can go to either of those places, either Redoran's Retreat or White River Watch. I kind of like White River Watch, it's kind of fun.
Be glad you're here in the city.
It's kind of a neat little dungeon. I thought they always did a really good job. I have always felt that Bethesda did a really good job with all the dungeons in this game. And especially if you played the Elder Scrolls like I did, from Daggerfall and Arena onward, all the way through Morrowind and then Oblivion, where the dungeons in Oblivion could get really samey. They were either Ayleid ruins or they were old forts, and they were all kind of the same. The distinctness in some of the zones and dungeons in this game is so awesome. Like Broken Ore Grotto is one of my absolute favorite places to go. Alright, this seems like a good place to stop. I'm going to stop here. Folks, as always, thank you for watching. If you have a question or a comment, drop it down below. If you have not subscribed to the channel and you like the content, please subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for